Kenya, officially the Republic of Kenya, Swahili, Jamhuri ya Kenya, is a country in East Africa. Its capital is Nairobi, and Mombasa, Kisumu and Nakuru are its important cities' motto. Harambee, Swahili, let's all be together. Kenya borders Ethiopia to the north, South Sudan to the northwest, Uganda to the west, and Tanzania to the southwest and south. Kenya is also connected to the Indian Ocean from the south and southwest. Kenya is divided into 8 provinces, each of which is governed by a governor. These provinces are divided into 71 districts, 262 districts and 1,088 districts. The government supervises the work of governorates. The population of this country is 53,771,000 people. 85.5% of the people of Kenya are Christians and 11% are Muslims. Their official languages are Swahili and English. Kenya's political affairs are within the framework of the presidential political system, where the president is both the leader of the country and the leader of the government. The executive power is at the disposal of the government. Legislative power is divided between the government and the National Assembly of Kenya. The judiciary is independent from the executive and the legislature. After independence, Kenya has maintained its political stability against political changes and crises in neighboring countries. With the introduction of democracy, Kenyans enjoyed more freedom. Citation needed. The country shares borders with Tanzania, 775 kilometers, Uganda, 814 kilometers, South Sudan, 317 kilometers, Ethiopia, 867 kilometers and Somalia, 684 kilometers. It has a common border. The Republic of Kenya, which is located in the east of the African continent, with an area of 580,367 square kilometers, is the 47th largest country in the world after Madagascar. Its neighbors include the countries of Tanzania in the south, Uganda in the west, Sudan in the northwest, Ethiopia in the north, Somalia in the northeast, and the Indian Ocean is located in the east. As the equator crosses the middle belt of Kenya, the central, northern and northeastern regions are very dry and hot. But the coastal areas that are next to the Indian Ocean have a hot and humid climate. In the coastal cities of Mombasa, Lamu and Malindi, the temperature swings from cold to hot almost every day. The area of Kenya is 580,367 square kilometers, 224,961 square miles, of which 569,250 square kilometers are land and the rest are internal waters, including Lakes Victoria and Rudolph. This country is located along the Indian Ocean. It has 536 kilometers of coastline. The lowest point of Kenya is along the coastal areas along the Indian Ocean, and the highest point of this country is Mount Kenya with a height of 5,197 meters. Kenya has a lot of land dedicated to wildlife habitat, including the Masai Mara, where the entire blue-maned buffalo and other buffalo participate in the great annual migration. More than 1 million wildebeests and 200,000 zebras participate in this migration to the other side of the Mara River. Kenya has a temperate climate. The weather is hot and humid in the coastal areas and very dry and hot in the northern and northeastern regions. A lot of sunlight shines on the country throughout the year and summer clothes are always used. Although it usually gets a little cold at night and early in the morning. The long rainy season is from April to July. The short rainy season is from October to December. The rain sometimes becomes heavy in the afternoon and evening. The coldest period is from February to March and the hottest period is from July to August. The annual migration in the Masai Mara takes place between July and September, with millions of wildebeest in attendance. This incident is one of the most popular scenes of filmmakers. Kenya is a country with different cultures. Notable cultures include Swahili in the coastal areas, pastoralists in the north, and various communities in the center and west. Today, the Maasai culture is well known for the tourism industry. Even though it is only a small tribe, it represents all the racial species in it. With over 42 different cultures, Kenya has its own testing ceremonies and rituals. However, many efforts have been made to design a national dress representing the people of Kenya, which is something like a dress from Ghana. Kitug, a monogram of woven linen of various colors, and heavy embroidery, has been adopted as African clothing. In many African countries, this dress is used as an official dress in celebrations and ceremonies. Kanga, African dress, is also another common dress in Kenyan homes. Kanga is a piece of clothing measuring 1.5 x 1 meter, with beautiful sentences printed in Kiswahili, or English, on it, and most women wrap it around their waist and upper body. This type of clothing is also used as a skirt, baby cradle, picnic blanket, swimsuit, etc. Kenya is home to all kinds of music, from imported pop music to Afro and Bongo fusion music and traditional folk songs. The guitar is the most popular instrument in Kenya and most of the songs are made to the rhythm of the guitar.